वेलकम बैक टू अनदर इंसाइटफुल वीडियो फोकस कैप्सूल। और आज की वीडियो बड़ी स्पेशल होने वाली है क्योंकि आज हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं ही इज़ अ वेरी वेल नोन कंपनी सेक्रेटरी, वेल एस्टैब्लिश्ड एंड अ सुपर सीनियर कंपनी सेक्रेटरी। ही हैज़ मोर देन 45 years of diversified experience. He has worked in Steel Authority of India for more than 20 years and now he is practicing as CS since last 23 years. तो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ हरियाणा का जितना भी काम है ऑल ओवर हरियाणा, लगभग मैक्सिमम गवर्नमेंट कंपनी सर की ही क्लाइंट है और उनमें से आधी से ज़्यादा तो सर ने इनकॉर्पोरेट की है। तो मैं बात कर रहा हूँ CS गिरीश मदान सर की, हु इज़ ओनर ऑफ गिरीश मदान एंड एसोसिएट, सेक्टर 8 पंचकुला। और आज हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं इशिका मैम, हु इज़ सीनियर एसोसिएट इंटर्न एट गिरीश मदान एंड एसोसिएट्स। तो आज की जो वीडियो है सभी क्वालिफाइड प्रोफेशनल्स और एस्पायरिंग कंपनी सेक्रेटरीज़ के लिए बड़ी ही स्पेशल होने वाली है। प्लीज़ वीडियो को एंड तक देखिए क्योंकि इसके अंदर आपको ऐसी ऐसी चीज़ें पता लगेंगी, ऐसी ऐसी हार्श रियलिटीज़ पता लगेंगी CS प्रोफेशन की, जो सिर्फ और सिर्फ एक एक्सपीरियंस्ड इंसान को ही पता होती हैं। तो विदाउट एनी फर्दर डिले लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड, बट बिफोर दैट प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब टू फोकस कैप्सूल, डू हिट द लाइक बटन एंड बेल आइकन को प्रेस कर दे ताकि सारी नोटिफिकेशंस आपको सबसे पहले मिले, एंड डू शेयर द वीडियो इन ऑल योर ग्रुप्स।
सिंस एवरी स्ट्रॉन्ग बिल्डिंग इज़ बेस्ड ऑन अ स्ट्रॉन्ग फाउंडेशन एंड किसी भी व्यक्ति के जीवन में सबसे बड़ा रोल हमारे बचपन का भी होता है। तो क्या आप अपने बचपन की सर कुछ चेरिश्ड मेमोरीज हमसे शेयर करें?
My best childhood memory or the college memories would be friends with whom I grew up. my One of my best friends is Varinder Mahajan. We started together in second class, continued till MCom or even beyond, part of LLB together. So one of the good memories we have together. Similarly, many more friends. Some of them have even left this world. Still, I cherish their memories, and they made my life different.
So the next and the most important thing, that how did your school and your college life contributed to your personal as well as to your professional life?
See, school life is totally different than the college. It's really uncomparable. I was a student of DAV School, Sector 8, Chandigarh, and did my graduation from Government College, Sector 11, Chandigarh. So both are different setups. In our times, there was nothing like too many vehicles around. We were all going around on cycles, playing around. My school memory, if I remember it really correctly, some of the seniors from my school or the college, they went on to hold very good posts. They were our class fellows also, so they had lot of influence on our life. Some of the college teachers really had an influence on your working style. Some of the teachers even said nothing is impossible, so you can always do it. So those things have really carried forward with you, and they remain still with you when you are going ahead in life.
So please share the qualifications that you possess.
I am basically a science graduate. I did my BSc from Government College, but then I shifted to commerce side. I did my MCom. I did my MBA from Punjab, both from Punjab University. Then went on to do company secretaryship course from ICSI. That's about my qualification.
So how did you get your first job and उसमें आपका एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा? उसकी कुछ ऐसी मोमेंट्स जो आपको आज तक याद हैं और आपकी प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में भी आपको हेल्प करती हैं बहुत ज़्यादा?
My first job was for a very short time with Godrej and Boys, Chandigarh, as a marketing executive. I worked for 6-7 months only, but my most stable job was Steel Authority of India Limited. I joined as management trainee at Rourkela. The first day, I remember we considered ourselves to be executives, so we went in ties and all that. So our trainer said, come on, your tie will get rolled along with the steel. So some of the cherished joining on the first day, undergoing medical examinations and things like that. Then we had a training of 6 months in which we had to appear in exam after 6 months. The examination included labor laws and things like that, whatever they taught. So that was my first serious job, which I continued for almost 22 years, having got posting in different locations like Bombay, Rourkela, then partly Calcutta, Baroda, Chandigarh, Ludhiana. So that's about my job.
सर स्टील अथॉरिटी इट मींस इट इज़ अ ड्रीम फॉर एवरीबडी कि स्टील अथॉरिटी में जॉब, इट मींस आपको एक बहुत ही अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस मिला है एंड उसमें भी ब्रांच मैनेजर ही एक बहुत ही मतलब आपके पास एक डाइवर्स एक्सपीरियंस है. सो आई एम वेरी वेरी कीन टू नो अबाउट योर मोमेंट्स एंड योर मेमोरीज जो वहाँ की हैं. तो प्लीज़ हमसे कुछ शेयर करें सर वहाँ के बारे में. इतना डाइवर्स करिकुलम किसी का होना फ्रॉम बीइंग इन स्टील अथॉरिटी टू डायरेक्टली शिफ्टिंग टू CS इन प्रैक्टिस, वो भी. सो देयर वुड बी मैनी एक्सपीरियंसेस और लर्निंग जो आपने अपनी जर्नी में एक्सपीरियंस किए हैं. प्लीज़ हमसे वो शेयर करें सर.
See, the first was how to be independent. Like we were fresh from college, landed up in Rourkela, first travel outside Delhi. So reaching Rourkela, unknown place, different language, different food culture, township plant, steel plant township, no contact with anybody, shifted to a hostel room, spent about 6 months there. By the time you settle down in that location, shifted to Calcutta for about a month. Again a new place, totally different culture than Orissa. Different culture, different people, much different food habits. Then my first posting was Bombay, from Calcutta. The first day I joined, my branch manager, Mr. Satyajit Chakravarti, he said, your first visit to Bombay? I said yes. He said, I give you 7 days to go around Bombay. Come back after 7 days and share your experience about Bombay. So that was my first joining as an executive. Then when I came after 6-7 days, he said, if you have come to work like an executive, that is a cabin, that is AC there, so go and sit there and enjoy yourself. If you really want to do work, then start from the first table, which is a PN who is dispatching the daily post to different people. So learn from there and learn from each table how to go about it, because after all you are going to be managing some organization as an executive, so you should know how the people operate. So that was my first real experience, induction by fire, I would call, like started from that first table, went around, learned something, and that journey of that Bombay for 3.5 years helped me to reach the level of branch manager in Baroda, where I managed the branch for 7 years. In between Bombay and Baroda, I was posted in Chandigarh. My branch manager in Chandigarh was very clear that do anything, but don't do any murder. But you should learn to do the work, and that too by exception. Don't get involved in anything like everything. You should not be doing and involving yourself with clerks every day and indulging in small things. Try to learn and do the management by exception. And I still try to follow that. Do something only by exception, not by involving yourself into day-to-day activities. People, and that experience being number 2 in Chandigarh, and immediately when I took over the branch in Baroda, there were about 400 workers working under me in the warehouse, 300 to 400 workers, 30-40 staff members in the branch, managing them, different culture. Now the responsibility is yours. Earlier, you can go to the branch manager to ask. Now you are the deciding authority.
So it's a huge responsibility. 500 से 600 का staff manage करना, वो भी on the basis of standalone. It's very challenging.
So spent 7 years there. It was a very good experience, learning. Had many ups and downs, had some fights with the trade unions, learned how to overcome those issues. People will come and talk rubbish with you. It's like one of the person came and started talking in Gujarati, so didn't know what he's talking. And that when I asked my clerk ki, what this fellow is saying, he said, "तो गाली दे रहा आपको." So that's how I started learning कि people will talk rubbish in their own language. So you should maintain patience. You should not react in a manner ki that creates further news.
Such type of experiences are always
And then like I had an experience of one of my staff members claiming a wrong medical bill, which I never wanted to pay. So how to overcome that? Had to really pull him up. Then the management told me remove him from the service. That was the most difficult decision to sign a file, because being a branch head, you are the appointing authority. So removing him from the job is the decision which you have to record. I did not know. They told me to write in the speaking order format. So I never knew what a speaking order format is. So they told me like what you will speak, so you write on the file accordingly. So had to really draft. And then still I was not in a like position to tell him ki no, you should not, I should not terminate you somehow. So I offered him a VRS. I said, ठीक है, you take VRS and go away. So that's how we reconcile to that situation.
सर वो आपने एक बार ही बताया था ना, एक वो ट्रक ड्राइवर था जिसका 2 बीवी था और वो उसकी डेथ हो गई, 2 बीवी को क्लेम, वो क्या किस्सा क्या था सर वो?
Then there has been a case while I was in Chandigarh. One laborer died in an accident in the warehouse. So when we were trying to reconcile whom to pay compensation, 2 ladies arrived in the office claiming both to be his wife. So we had to really fight out with the labor officers ki whom to pay. Finally we made 2 sets of NSEs and gave to both the ladies.
सर ट्रक ड्राइवर वॉज टू शेडी, बट आई कैन रियली अंडरस्टैंड कि ऐसे मैटर्स को हैंडल करना इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट, वो भी ना कॉर्पोरेट वर्ल्ड, इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट.
So those kind of things really make you not only independent, they also make you learn many things in the process which you can really implement.
सर वन इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन दैट ऑफिसर बीइंग ऑन सच अ हाई पोजीशन, लोगों को लगता है कि वो बहुत ज़्यादा एरोगेंट और ईगोइस्टिक है, तो आपने उस सिचुएशन को कैसे हैंडल किया?
Similarly, like if when you are branch manager, you are going into some office in your official vehicle, people think बड़ा officer आ गया कोई, but those things are only part of life. You should not carry that arrogance with you and remain grounded. The people only respect your humbleness. People will follow your requests, or people will help you only if you are humble and talk nicely with them. But sometimes you have to be a bit tough also, like when you have to manage the warehouse kind of management, you have to make targets, you have to provide different reports, returns, all those pressures you should be able to absorb in your working life. And one thing you should always, as a youngsters, people should learn ki there's no time limit to your work. What my experience is with many of my colleagues, people would want to go away without, when you are in a responsible seat, you should learn how to give time and how to meet your target, because you have about 30-40 years of working life. If you are not able to meet your targets, it's reaching at a higher positions is very difficult. People will not respect your even if how much hard working you are, people will not give you respect. So you should learn how to do it. Similarly, some experiences of like working overnight, sometimes even I have gone to a house at 6:30 in the night and morning में 7 o'clock back to office. Even एक बार we have even worked till 2:30. Took a Rajdhani Express to Bombay at 3:45. file sign करा के came back next day evening, issued the work order, because the damage you save is more than 1 crore. So you have to contribute as a company officer to save that much of money. Company may not get financially, but at least it's as a responsibility. You should understand that these things are important. So learn, do something which can contribute to your overall growth, and to top it all, it should give you a satisfaction. It should give you a satisfaction. It should not be कि you go home dissatisfied कि ये काम छोड़ दिया, so that's why we have not done something. So follow your own instincts. Never get afraid of work. Like people will have different calculations कि ये करने से ये हो जाएगा. See, those are all unpredictable things. If you are conscious about your work, the mistakes are likely to happen, but you will not do knowingly very big mistakes. Unknowing mistakes, ठीक है, there are always rectifications. Nobody is going to hang you for any mistake. And my philosophy is, if you do not work, there will be no mistakes. So better work, commit mistakes and learn from them and improve. We keep on doing mistakes. ऐसा नहीं है, even I do. And I sometimes regret कि ये नहीं होना चाहिए था, but ठीक है, part of life. I enjoy doing my work. I always enjoyed. And as a branch manager also, like when we were working, people used to tell ये करने से ये हो जाएगा, CBI आ जाएगा. Nothing, no CBI, nothing. And I am very thankful to my colleagues also. In my 7 years of being a branch manager, I never have an audit para on marketing which I had to answer, because consciously you will not do anything wrong. Then when I came to Chandigarh as staff officer to regional manager, RM had so much confidence on me कि like he went on leave and said, these are the discounts available to you. I want so much of money collection from the branches. So how you manage, work like a RM. So we achieved that target. So that's how, take responsibility, do it, complete the work given to you, and people will appreciate. And people will only appreciate. There are not going to be any rewards. And some people are going to criticize you also. Some people will say RM का चमचा है, RM को follow करता है. ठीक है, all part of life. If the RM has confidence in you, so better let it be and do the work as per his instructions.
So the important question, that how did your marriage and your children contributed to your career path as well as to your life priorities?
I got married in 1984. I never thought how the life would be. And when we had kids, first son was born in 1987. He went on to do his IIT Delhi and then MS from Stanford. He joined Facebook, which I am really proud of, in the sense that he never insisted on any outside help. He was preparing everything on his own. My wife, being a MPhil in chemistry, she was teaching him all the time and making him prepare. And his All India rank was 21 in IIT entrance exam. Then he did MS from Stanford. After Facebook, now he is having his own startup in US. My daughter went to US after 12th. She did computer engineering. Now she is working with Google. So she also never took any outside tuitions. She was also preparing on her own. So these things help you to understand the kids' psychology. They were not very keen on outside help. They were more interested in preparing on their own. They just wanted books, books and books. So that helped not only to you as a parent, both financially as well as psychologically. You understand कि they are doing their best. आपको उनके ऊपर ज़्यादा मेहनत नहीं करना. They will, whatever they will achieve will be on their own. एंड मेरे हिसाब से दे हैव अचीव्ड द बेस्ट व्हाट दे कुड हैव डन अंडर द सर्कमस्टांसेस एंड नथिंग मोर शुड बी एक्सपेक्टेड ऑन दोज सिचुएशंस.
सर, स्टील अथॉरिटी में ब्रांच मैनेजर होना एंड शिफ्टिंग टू सीएस प्रैक्टिस, इट्स लाइक अ 360 डिग्री टर्न. सो व्हाई डिड यू शिफ्टेड फ्रॉम स्टील अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया टू सीएस?
See, there were many things. Basically, Steel Authority being all India job position, so kids were having different education experience. Like my son started with Gujarati, then Hindi, then Sanskrit, then Punjabi, different situations. So probably if I look back, I feel कि leaving the job was more beneficial to kids than for me. And having done CS, I thought let me try. The CS journey has also been a different experience. Instead of working for somebody, you are working for yourself. So my main aim was to settle down the kids and look forward to a different environment as compared to Steel Authority.
Sir, what motivated you to pursue your career as a CS, वो भी in practice?
As I said, family commitments, obligations, and the kids growing up, so they always used to miss your presence because almost 2-3 years they were living alone. I was going around here and there, so those things sometimes you feel कि better not to work and do yourself, and probably that's one of the reason I shifted to CS. And when I came started practicing as CS, I had absolute no clue how to start, where to start, because 10 years I had completed my CS. There was a gap of 10 years. So one of my teachers, Dr. Diwan, he came to my rescue. He said, I have a college, so you start teaching company law and income tax. So I started teaching. So when you are teaching, you have to prepare. So there was total revision of what I am supposed to do. Then people like some chartered accountants I knew, they helped me to understand the process of company law, how the ROC office works. Some of them even helped me to file the documents. I still remember the first company I made, I did a miscalculation, so the company incorporation fee I had to pay myself. Fine. So the one of the chartered accountants told me, if you want this client to be retained, so better you pay and retain. So I'm still having that client after 22 years. So that's how the life should be.
So the important question that everyone see in their CS journey, that is the training part of CS. So how was your training in CS और आपका experience कैसा था उसके अंदर?
At my time the training was मुश्किल से 3 महीने का training होता था.
Just 3 months.
हाँ. And there was an exemption also because of my experience with Steel Authority. So my net training was 2 years, 2 months, 15 days.
Okay.
So different offices. Mostly I did my training in Steel Authority of India Limited only, CS office. So it was a very short duration, nothing much, because everything was manual as compared to what we are following today. So training was totally different. So whatever I've learned is on my own. Practically there was no training for me, as I would put it.
As you have such a vast experience of 23 years in the field of CS, so आपने ये किस वेज में देखा है कि रोल एंड इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ सीएस इवॉल्व हुई है इन द बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट और द कॉर्पोरेट वर्ल्ड जो हम आज देख रहे हैं इन प्रेजेंट?
See, I came to practice in 2001. Now it's 23 years. When I came, hardly anybody knew about CS profession. Most of the people knew कि CA ही होता है, because statutory auditor was always in contact with the company. So बड़ा मुश्किल था उनको समझाना कि CS भी एक प्रोफेशन है and which is mandatory. The first was compliance certificate issuance. So many people even did not know what compliance certificate requirements are. The documents were required to be filed physically in ROC Jalandhar for Chandigarh and Delhi for Haryana. So you had to go there, stand in a queue, make the payments, official payments to the ROC office and file the documents. So it was a totally different experience. I was on the other side of the table as compared to Steel Authority. So had to follow a different this one, but many of the people guided. Some people were good during the course of the journey. Some people did misbehave during the course of journey. So it's always different when you are changing your profession. People will come and talk differently. It was very difficult to develop a client. Slowly people started realizing that CS is a profession which also has to be given an importance. The biggest change in the CS profession came in 2006 when the electronic filing was introduced by MCA. By filing the documents electronically and you could do from your table. So learning the computer at that time, filing the documents online, using digital signatures. So the CS profession has really evolved since 2001, at least till since I have seen the working of CS profession. People have really grown with the profession. People have started realizing कि CS profession also has to be given importance. It's not only chartered accountants. Similarly, other professions have also grown with the compliances increasing. Compliances have increased, the requirements of CS have increased, training requirements have increased for the fresh students to undergo a training process, because now 2-3 months training is not going to help the way the compliances are increasing. The 2-3 months training is not going to help. So all these things we had to learn on our own. There was no scope to go back for training again with somebody. So we learned compliances, drafting, everything. So now the process has really evolved. Many people have grown in the profession. They are there for a long time. People understand what they are doing. So it's a good journey. From beginning till now, let's hope things improve from here.
Sir, there has been tremendous change in CS industry और आपने इतने सारे फ्रेशर्स का इंटरव्यू लिया, आपने इतने सारे CS से आप खुद मिले. सर, व्हाट डू यू थिंक आर द एसेंशियल क्वालिटीज़ फॉर CS फ्रेशर्स? मतलब फ्रेशर्स में आप ऐसी क्या क्वालिटीज़ देखते हैं जो कि फ्रेशर में होनी चाहिए?
सी फ्रेशर्स में सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट ये है कि यू शुड लर्न द टाइम मैनेजमेंट एंड क्वालिटी ऑफ वर्क. So far I have people, about 60 people have undergone training with me since 2001 till today. I found people lack in drafting, lack in understanding of their subject. Everyone comes, चलो फटाफट करो, और people आते ही बोलेंगे XBRL कैसे है. See, पहले बेसिक तो सीखो, XBRL तो बाद में है. Then I had one trainee coming in, I won't name the person, कि सर 5 बजे छुट्टी चाहिए. मैंने कहा क्यों चाहिए? शाम को डिस्को जाना होता है. तो मैं कहा भाई तू डिस्को ही कर ले, वाई कम फॉर ट्रेनिंग, यू नो. सो दोज थिंग्स, यू नो, अनलेस यू आर कमिटेड टू योर प्रोफेशन, दोज थिंग्स आर नॉट गोइंग टू हेल्प फॉर फ्रेशर्स. द टाइम्स आर चेंजिंग and the people who will be doing a work more sincerely, clearly will grow. There is hardly any scope for somebody, those who are not serious in their profession, because compliances are too many, and once you file a document, rectification is difficult. So you may end up, you know, committing more mistakes than, and so better be sincere, do good drafting, and drafting has to improve. That's what I really realize.
तो मतलब क्रक्स ये है कि ड्राफ्टिंग स्किल अच्छी होनी चाहिए.
Because you are into a legal profession, see, the word, one word can make a difference. I still remember in my Steel Authority days, I was writing one note for approval. So someone, my PA, someone in between, he used the word not, wrongly typed. So I also signed and sent it to my boss. He said, you have already written not to approve, so why should I approve? So those are the mistakes you will commit with slight, you know, these are all unintentional mistakes, but they have a very big meaning. The word no, not, they can create hell of a difference to your thought process. So you should understand the drafting first and to put it correctly. Don't use chat GPT and AIs and things like that. So it doesn't help. Because those languages are not fitting into your working. So you should understand what is to be written and how to write.
Sir, how would you describe the current demand for CS in industry?
See, if you really look at the data, there are about approximately 10 lakh companies in India, 10 to 12 lakh companies. If not more, at least 5 lakh companies would require company secretaries. And we have only 70,000-80,000 members. So, if you look at the scope, there is tremendous.
Huge gap. Huge
gap between this one. But then, where are the students? And how to get them to do this legal work.
Yes.
Everyone wants a quick money, quick working. वो CS profession में वो नहीं है. You have to sit in front of the computer, do the work with patience. Then only the people will give you the work.
सर आपको क्या लगता है कि CS in practice और CS in employment which is better in long run in your opinion?
Overall, I feel practice is better than job because see, job में what will you do? 4 meetings in a year.
Yes.
Ultimately, the real compliance work takes place outside.
Yes, sir.
Because all your documents require certification by a professional. So why not see us as a practicing?
Yes, sir.
So I still feel that move out, contribute to that profession as compared to being in the job.
सर काफ़ी सारी ऐसी चीज़ें हैं विच आर वेरी वेरी चैलेंजिंग फॉर न्यू कमर्स. सर व्हाट डू यू थिंक आर द मेन चैलेंजेस इन CS प्रोफेशन?
Entering the profession सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है.
यस सर.
And your commitment to the profession, your clarity, what you should tell the client that why do you require my services, and then not only acquire him but also to retain him. Acquisition is easy, but retaining is difficult. So you should understand how to convince that client. At least one client you will have to convince, the others will follow on recommendation. So first client you have to convince.
हर प्रोफेशन में देर इज़ अ पॉजिटिव साइड, देर इज़ अ नेगेटिव साइड. सर व्हाट डू यू थिंक इज़ द हार्श रियलिटी ऑफ CS प्रोफेशन?
See, we are still dependent on chartered accountants for this because still the mindset is कि CA सब कुछ जानता है. Whereas in today's time, the CAs have started leaving the secretarial work to CS. But unfortunately, our other professional colleagues, they don't want to leave their hold on the company. So, how to get into that is the most challenging thing in our profession. So, unless you are able to convince the company directly, so at least my experience is that I am only going into retainership or direct work. I don't get into a dependent work.
सर जैसे आप गवर्नमेंट कंपनीज़ का बहुत सारा काम करते हैं ऑल ओवर हरियाणा, तो मैक्सिमम गवर्नमेंट कंपनीज आपके क्लाइंट हैं. तो सर एक फ्रेशर, एक CS फ्रेशर कैसे सर अपने क्लाइंट्स को अप्रोच करे और कैसे वो अपनी प्रैक्टिस को एस्टेब्लिश करे?
See, frankly, I did not approach anybody. I started with only one CA, Mr. Ravinder Garg, with whom he was my batchmate somewhere. So he only helped, guided me. So one government company I did the work, and then others followed. I never go to a government company to ask for the work. So it's just, as I said previously, it is just your performance which is going to help you to retain more clients or get more clients. Your performance, your sincerity, your humbleness. Don't be arrogant. The moment you become arrogant, even the existing client will disappear.
सर मेरा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन ये रहेगा कि सर काफ़ी नए नए एमर्जिंग एरियाज़ हैं प्रैक्टिस के लिए फॉर अ कंपनी सेक्रेटरी. तो सर व्हाट आर द अपॉर्चुनिटीज अवेलेबल फॉर CS इन इंडिया एज वेल एज अब्रॉड?
See, you can work in labor laws, you can work in GST, you can work in trademark, you can work in intellectual property rights, now social audit, है ना. Then foreign में like trade free zones, now are getting developed in Dubai and other places. So you can do that work. Why not? Learn the laws are not very different outside also. So learn the law of that country, start guiding. It's a consultancy only you have to do. You are not to do anything, वहाँ जाके कुछ नहीं करना है.
सर जैसा आपने बताया ना कि हमारा प्रोफेशन सीए पे डिपेंड है, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि कहीं ना कहीं हमारा प्रोफेशन लॉयर्स पे भी डिपेंड करता है. कहीं ना कहीं हमारा प्रोफेशन जो है वो लॉयर्स के ऊपर भी कुछ हद तक तो डिपेंडेंट है.
नहीं, लॉयर्स के ऊपर उतना डिपेंडेंट नहीं होंगे, बट दे आर इंटरफेयरिंग इन योर प्रोफेशन, बिकॉज सम ऑफ द फॉर्म्स इफ यू सी से इनकॉर्पोरेशन, उसमें लॉयर भी कर सकता है इनकॉर्पोरेट. सो दे जो लॉयर का इम्प्रेशन है ना टू अ क्लाइंट इज डिफरेंट देन इवन एनी अदर प्रोफेशन. दे विल कोट हाई फीस and they will give it to you on a lesser rate. Or even your own professional colleagues will do undercutting with you. So those things will happen. So you should be prepared how to handle those situations. And of course, definitely advocates are trying to enter into this profession legally. They are trying to do amendments, but then how far they are able to comply with the Companies Act properly in the MCA portal is most important. Filing a document is very easy, but matching to what you require is different. And so you have to understand every profession has its own stability and a lifeline. So you should reach up to that level and then compete.
Sir, as lawyers are moving into our profession, it means CS profession has the capability और CS profession में काम तो है, लेकिन सर कहीं ना कहीं मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि हमारे जो CS करिकुलम में हमको अपीयर होना नहीं सिखाया जाता, बिकॉज कंपनी सेक्रेटरीज आर एलिजिबल टू अपीयर इन मैनी क्वाजी जुडिशियल बॉडीज़. स्टिल कहीं ना कहीं वो स्किल गैप है कि हमें अपीयरेंसेस के अंदर उतना एक्सपोजर नहीं मिलता. तो सर क्या आपको इसमें लगता है कि इंस्टीट्यूट को कुछ करना चाहिए फॉर बेटरमेंट ऑफ CS प्रोफेशन?
It needs more training, more knowledge, more method of more learning about appearing before the judges. That is lacking in our profession. See, advocates by profession, they are given lectures on moot courts and things like that. Our institute has not done that so far. So we should do something like that. The trainees, when they come to you, make them do a moot court. What stops you? And make them learn how to appear. Because the first time I appeared in NCLT, I found it very difficult to say my lord or things like that. So, whereas lawyers are trained to say that. So that is where we need to learn. We need to have more interactive sessions on participative in the NCLT cases. In any case, unfortunately, lawyers have taken over. Even the CS professionals who have lawyer as a degree, so they have shifted to law profession, because CS profession requires lot of work in your office, computers, whereas lawyers may you are in the court. So different situations, but then you have to manage.
सर अब जो है दिस इज द हॉटेस्ट क्वेश्चन ऑफ दिस पॉडकास्ट कि इनकम इनसाइट्स ऑफ अ कंपनी सेक्रेटरी, हाउ मच अ कंपनी सेक्रेटरी इन प्रैक्टिस कैन एक्सपेक्ट और हाउ मच अ कंपनी सेक्रेटरी इन जॉब कैन एक्सपेक्ट द अर्निंग पोटेंशियल?
That's a very difficult question. See. You have to have patience. That's the only thing I can say. Because places and the salary varies according to the cities and things like that. Professional, some of the cases mein I still, you are still getting the same fees what you were getting maybe 10 years back. So those things will happen. So you should understand it requires patience.
नहीं रेंज बताओ ना सर. रेंज बताओ.
No, it can be 40, salary can be 40,000 to, if you look at Reliance company secretary, if you see their balance sheet, he or she is getting some 6 crores.
Yes, sir.
So,
sir, CS in practice में earning in crores, is it possible?
why not? What stops you? You should have the patience to reach that level. But once you want to reach that level, then your setup, your infrastructure, all those things should be the same, matching.
Is it worth it doing CS?
Definitely yes. As far as I am concerned, I am happy. So I have been able to get through 2 kids out of this practice, so that's fine. It helps. Why not?
Sir, what are the common skills lacking in CS students?
Drafting,
Drafting, जी sir.
drafting, understanding, patience, trying to rush through the things.
जी sir.
Rush through the things. Don't do that. You should learn communication. Try to respect your other colleagues. Have patience, humbleness. Don't rush through the things. Spend time to understand.
Yes sir.
Otherwise, you will lose at some point of time.
Yes sir.
It's very difficult to retain a client. If you are not very comfortable with the client, he will go away. And you have seen a lot of people coming to my office also. You have to behave differently with each person.
जी sir.
Somewhere you have to talk nonsense also, somewhere you have to talk very politely also. So it depends with whom you are dealing. But you should, yourself should be patient.
Yes sir.
Don't jump to the thing like if आज like don't say कि आज मेरे को 1000 रुपया ही मिला है, I have earned only 1000 rupees. Maybe tomorrow you will get 2000. So learn and have patience.
Sir, do you believe in God?
Oh yes, definitely yes.
सर आपको क्या लगता है कि जो CS के स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनको स्पिरिचुअलिटी में बिलीव करना चाहिए, गॉड में बिलीव करना चाहिए, या फिर जस्ट दे हैव टू डू देयर वर्क एंड जस्ट एवरीथिंग ऑन द नेचर? क्या आपको इस बारे में लगता है?
Remember in your life, God is always there. So if you, it's a force which nobody has seen, neither I have seen. But have faith. God is watching you. So, and if you do hard work, God will always help. And hard work is what give time to your profession. God will support. There's nothing happens without God's wish. That's how my feeling is.
थैंक यू सर. सर दिस वाज अ वेरी ग्रेट सेशन विद यू. हमको काफ़ी कुछ सीखने को मिला एंड आई होप व्यूअर्स को भी काफ़ी कुछ इस वीडियो से सीखने को मिला होगा. तो सर एक एंडिंग नोट, एक क्रक्स ऑफ द स्टोरी जो आप स्टूडेंट्स को देना चाहेंगे?
Have patience, do hard work, learn the things, and don't jump to the conclusions. Life is not something to be critical about. Have patience, and things will fall in place. Don't think that I want to earn today straight away 1 lakh, 10 lakh. It will never happen. So I started my job at 750 rupees basic in 1981. So today is a different thing. So have patience, don't jump to the conclusions, and learn your subject, have command on the subject. It's not that I remember the whole Companies Act, but don't answer without reading a thing. It's not that I do not know, but once you read, it has a different perspective. And discuss with your colleagues before giving your opinions and doing anything else. Do subscribe Focus Capsule.
And like the video.
And if you like the video, yes, do like it.
Share the video.
Chalo, share the video.
So thank you everyone. This was for this video and thanks for watching the video till end. अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छी लगी तो do like the video and share it with all your friends. Subscribe to Focus Capsule और मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. Till then, goodbye, take care, thank you.